Either write something worth reading or do something worth writing. Three may keep a secret if two of them are dead. They who can give up essential liberty to obtain a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. Tell me, and I forget. Teach me, and I may remember. Involve me, and I learn. He that can have patience can have whatever he will. You may delay, but time will not. Many people die at 25 and aren't buried until they are 75. In wine, there is wisdom. In beer, there is freedom. In water, there is bacteria. Never ruin an apology with an excuse. We are all born ignorant, but one must work hard to remain stupid. Justice will not be served until those who are unaffected are as outraged as those who are. Fear not death, for the sooner we die, the longer we shall be immortal. I didn't fail the test. I just found 100 ways of doing it wrong. By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. Beer is proof that God loves us and wants us to be happy. How many observe Christ's birthday? How few his precepts? Being ignorant is not so much a shame as being unwilling to learn. Well done is better than well said. An investment in knowledge always pays the best interest. It is the first responsibility of every citizen to question authority. Lost time is never found again. Instead of cursing the darkness, light a candle. The Constitution only guarantees the American people the right to pursue happiness. You have to catch it for yourself. Be at war with your vices, at peace with your neighbors, and let every new year find you a better man. Remember not only to say the right thing in the right place, but far more difficult still, to leave unsaid the wrong thing at the tempting moment. "'Tis a great confidence in a friend to tell him your faults, greater to tell him his. Do you love life? Then do not squander time, for that's the stuff life is made of. Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Never confuse motion with action. Educate your children to self-control, to the habit of holding passion and prejudice and evil tendencies subject to an upright and reasoning will. And you have done much to abolish misery from their future and crimes from society. He that is good for making excuses is seldom good for anything else. Whatever is begun in anger ends in shame. Whoever would overthrow the liberty of a nation must begin by subduing the freeness of speech. The heart of a fool is in his mouth, but the mouth of a wise man is in his heart. There was never a bad peace or a good war. Be slow in choosing a friend, slower in changing. Love your enemies, for they tell you your faults. We must all hang together, or assuredly we shall all hang separately. When you are finished changing, you're finished. To find out a girl's faults, praise her to her girlfriends. When you're testing to see how deep water is, never use 2 feet. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. A slip of the foot you may soon recover, but a slip of the tongue you may never get over. But in this world, nothing can be said to be certain except death and taxes. Life's biggest tragedy is that we get old too soon and wise too late. Happiness depends more on the inward disposition of mind than on outward circumstances. If Jack's in love, he's no judge of Jill's beauty. Keep your eyes wide open before marriage, half shut afterwards. Who is wise? He that learns from everyone. Who is powerful? He that governs his passions. Who is rich? He that is content. Who is that? Nobody. My refusing to eat flesh occasioned an inconveniency, and I was frequently chided for my singularity. But with this lighter repast, I made the greater progress. For greater clearness of head and quicker comprehension, flesh-eating is unprovoked murder. Be civil to all, sociable to many, familiar with few, friend to one, enemy to none. We do not stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. If a man could have half of his wishes, he would double his troubles. Speak ill of no man, but speak all the good you know of everybody. While we may not be able to control all that happens to us, we can control what happens inside us. I agree to this Constitution with all its faults, if they are such, because I think a general government necessary for us, and there is no form of government but what may be a blessing to the people, if well administered. And I believe farther that this is likely to be well administered for a course of years, and can only end in despotism, as other forms have done before it, when the people shall become so corrupted as to need despotic government, being incapable of any other. The best thing to give your enemy is forgiveness, to an opponent, tolerance, to a friend, your heart, to your child, a good example, to a father, deference, to your mother, conduct that will make her proud of you, to yourself, respect, to all others, kindness. Work as if you were to live 1,000 years. Play as if you were to die tomorrow. Security without liberty is called prison. When the well is dry, we know the worth of water. Those things that hurt, instruct. It takes many good deeds to build a good reputation, and only one bad deed to lose it. To be humble to superiors is a duty, to equals a courtesy, to inferiors nobleness. Beware of little expenses. A small leak will sink a great ship. Don't put off until tomorrow what you can do today.